Oh, Carmine, it's good. I
Hey.
haven't seen you in a
Oh,
minute.
yeah.
So good to see
That's
you.
crazy.
I am back again. Even though in Scream it can be challenging to say I'll be back, but here I am.
Don't
That's
say that.
right. Ah,
Never say that.
Referential.
Yeah. So Mason, this time I'm gonna start with you. So we all know the rules of to survive a horror movie.
Yeah.
What would you say is the number one rule to survive the movie business?
Whoa, you have such good questions.
Yeah, you're great at that. Randy's first rule: don't have sex.
But
Don't ever do
truly.
it. I actually don't know if that's a helpful one. It's just one I prescribe to myself.
Oh boy, here we go with me
and,
saying, get a therapist.
Yeah, that's right. Moreover than that, love yourself is rule number 2.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
One more.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yeah.
I agree. Yes.
Love yourself.
So, and Jasmine, I was wondering because when the young kids are get to know Dewey, what they find isn't the optimistic guy from the first one, but someone that kind of lost his optimism. Because things, of course, in life don't always go the way you want. And I was wondering, whenever something doesn't go the way you want in your career, how do you make sure you keep that sense of optimism alive?
Why are you wanting me to have a breakdown right now on this interview?
Because I've got you supported.
Crying. How do I keep my sense of optimism? Thank you. Well,
You got this.
you know? I love that question. Community. Community is really, really important, I think, as anyone, but especially as an artist and living here in LA where it's rejection after rejection after rejection, and then you're trying to like date in LA and you keep getting ghosted. You have to have a really strong sense of community.
Was that a pun?
You really...
That you keep getting
No,
ghosted?
but that was so good.
You keep getting ghost faced. Yeah, everyone I date just tries to stab me. It's really tough. I just wear a bulletproof vest every time I go on a date.
Another callback. You have to have community. You have to have good friends that you can go to and be like, well, I got rejected again today. I lost that job again today. You know what I mean? And who will hold you up and take you out dancing. And
That's right.
Yeah, community is the most important thing.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you're on an airplane and you guys go down in the woods, you got to make sure your community is tight for that one. That's a rough one.
You have to make sure you have people to sacrifice.
I would know. I've
So you can
done many times. Yep.
Yeah.
That too.
All right. So also, we, in this film, we realize that modern technology isn't the best friend of the characters, especially not for Tara.
That's right.
And I was wondering, what are the things you would like to keep old school in the future, even though it's becoming more advanced technology?
Dude, you're so good at your
You're
job.
so good at your
These
job.
are great questions.
I wish we could talk to you for an hour.
That's incredible.
Was this question for him
wow.
or for both of us?
I
Because I'm answering it. I hate social media. It stresses me out. Okay, let me take that back. It's great because it is a good tool to connect. It is a good tool to build community, especially for certain communities like queer people who maybe aren't out in their hometown. I just wish it was more pure and more what it was meant to be, because now there's just so much stress about this public persona for everyone. It's not just for people who literally have a public persona as their job, but like teenage girls who are performing online and have major social anxiety. I hate it.
That's a great answer. I would say, if not that, I would probably do away with airplanes in general because
Why?
they scare me, and I would love to travel the
boat?
Atlantic by boat. I'd love to have that moment where I've got like my bag of clothes.
But a
with me,
boat
and
with
I'm
like a motor? Or a boat without
a boat with a bunch of swimmers behind
No, I'm
kicking
saying
as hard as they
Greta Thunberg came from wherever she lives to New York on like a sailboat. Would you do that?
I get seasick,
Yeah, that wouldn't work for you.
so that wouldn't be great, but I would love one with a motor.
Yeah, a boat with motor.
Yeah.
So no, more pure social media and boats with motors. I think
sailboat.
that's the best way to move forward.
That's remarkable.
Yeah.
We did do that for a while, and you'd have to chart the ocean and make sure
Yeah.
you took the proper route to get to human evolution.
Yeah, and probably a third arm so that we can hold drinks.
That's right.
Of
On
course.
your third arm.
And on your
Absolutely.
fourth.
Do you have an itch?
Yeah, it's itchy. Will you pick I have a booger.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, there you go.
Thank you. Flick it.
Wonderful.